Hi Scorpio, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Infinity Tarot and Oracle. In case you haven't been here before, my name is Mary. I do love readings, so I'm going to do a love reading for you today. I have a lot of other work to do, but I haven't done a video for the channel for a little bit, and I really felt like I wanted to. So I tossed my little stack of zodiac sign cards up in the air and asked who should get a reading, and Scorpio, you landed on my foot. So I took that as a sign, sorry for bumping my stand here, that you are the ones who need a reading today, and if I'm lucky I'll get a couple more out. We'll see how it goes. So this is a general love reading. It might not resonate with everyone. I know you hear that everywhere you listen, so you probably already know. Take what works, leave the rest. You can swap things up. Messages might come out for single Scorpios, might come out for people in relationships. It just really depends. So, but we'll start pulling some cards and see. I go very free form. I don't do any sort of any particular spread. I pull from what I'm guided to pull from. And don't always read reversals. So I just like to give everybody a heads up on how I do things in case you haven't been here before. I hope that you're all staying safe. I think we're going to start with a Fairy Oracle card. I think that it's a rough time for everybody right now. Remember, this reading is timeless, though. Even if you see this 10 years from now, the universe is very good at bringing you to what you need to see when you need to see or hear it. So please don't get hung up on the date of when this is recorded, because when you get to it, that was a terrible chunk that fell out there. When you get to it, that's when the universe wants you to hear the messages, okay? So remember that. But right now, it's a Saturday afternoon, and we're in the middle of COVID-19 kind of lockdown. Hopefully we're going to be getting out of this soon and you're all staying safe. But I'm gonna start like I always do with a little prayer in advance. So we'll do that now. I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance, that I be a clear channel for answers to the Scorpio guided to this video now. I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Scorpio led here to come together and deliver through me what they need to know now the most about their love life or upcoming love life. I call upon any other universal beings of love and light that would like to join in who have messages for the person watching. I declare the space free and clear of negative entities and energies at this time. You are not welcome here. Only beings and energies of love and light are welcome at this time. Thank you. Fairies, what do you have to start off for my Scorpio watching, please? What is happening in their love life? What is going to be happening? What does the Scorpio watching need to know from you now, Fairies? This is my Brian Froud Fairy deck. I love it. What else, please? So obviously, also if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, this could help you. There were two other cards that fell face up, and they were Libra and Gemini. But you landed on my foot face up, so it was like, okay. Or no, face down on my foot, and it felt like, yep, that's the sign. So maybe the other two will come next. So if you have any Libra or Gemini in your chart also, there might be another reading coming out today. So we have some really great ones coming out here. We have card 32. Yes, I have to get it up close because my eyes, I swear, are not that great anymore. And the scripty writing on these cards can be hard to read. 32 of 5, Iris of the Rainbows. I love seeing her. That's a 5, which can indicate change. And then we have another beautiful one here, 37, which is a 10, or, which would be a 1, new beginnings. It's hard to, what is her name? I'm going to have to look in the book. It's so, the scripty writing is very hard to decipher sometimes. Let me take a look. And I'm going to give you messages from the book anyway. This is just always how I do it. So, 37. Where are you? You can see this is a big like hardcover book. I love this set. It's so beautiful. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Tabera of the Waters. Emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change, right? And she came out after 32, which is a 5, which is a card of a number of change. So you might have changes coming in, Scorpio. Try to turn these a little bit. I won't read everything because it's too long, but I'll give you a little info on what she means in the reading. So in a reading, water is mutable, changeable fluid, and Tabera speaks to us of a particular kind of change of emotions, and possibly a change in health. We have important choices to make about how we meet those changes and where we let them take us, toward the calm, flowing purity of the fairy waters or the boiling cauldron of hot temper and steamy emotions. This choice is obvious, but we sometimes forget that we have it. Tabera reminds us that we do have a choice, and making it wisely or unwisely determines our future. The things we need in life remain constant no matter what is going on or how hectic the changes and pressure in life may be. We need nurturing and love, and it is ultimately up to us to provide that for ourselves. The healing fairies will help us if we ask them. So the fairies will help. You obviously have some emotional changes coming. Water can represent emotion, like they said in the book. Ask for the fairies to help. Ask for your guides and angels to help. Something may be changing, a choice you might have to make, and I don't know why, and this is definitely not for everyone, but it's coming to me, and it's like something in me is making me say it. Some of you are pregnant, and you are having to make a difficult decision about that pregnancy. And I think that for some of you, it's just not just that you don't want it or anything, it's a health issue. So please pray and meditate and, listen to your instincts and guidance from the universe as far as what to do for that situation. And I'm sorry if you're the one that is pertaining to, because I know how difficult something like that can be. I've actually been there. So I'm sorry, but it'll all be okay, right? Everything is always okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Whatever decision you have to make, have peace in that, okay? Don't beat yourself up. You just listen and do what your body and soul tell you is right to do, and it'll all be okay. And the soul that is going to be in the child inside you understands and will be at peace with whatever that decision has to be for you. And I don't know why all that came to me, but somebody out there needed to hear it. So we're going to go to Iris of the Rainbow 32. Iris tells us that light is breaking through our present darkness, and that hope is a powerful factor in speeding up this process. She does not promise us that the storm is over, nor does she say that it will never storm again, but she does say that there is brightness and beauty here. She tells us that there is something to be gained by this passage through the storm, and the sooner we learn what it is, the sooner the storm will end. Always a passage through the storm is a time of potential growth, a time to allow the dead wood of our past to be blown away to make room for the green shoots of new growth. At this point, it is useful to ask ourselves what we still need to release, and to look after protecting and nurturing the seeds we have planted. Iris suggests that the cultivation of patience may also be helpful at this time. The storm is breaking up, and are we ready for change? If we are presently frogs, the fairies say that our time of transformation, foretold by the rainbow, may be at hand. Then we shall be kissed by the pursuant light of the sun, and discover if we are still frogs or if we have become something much more. So you've clearly been in the middle of something in your love life that has been dark, chaotic, painful, confusing, scary, lonely at times. But they're telling you that the rainbow is coming, okay? And the healing emotional situation is underway. And that makes sense with these two coming out together. This card represents hope and promise for the future, and like I said about Tabera. Emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change. So with storms comes growth and change occurs, but there is this peaceful serenity coming in that if you just tap into that, you're going to have the strength to get through whatever it is that's coming, whatever it is that you've been through that's coming to an end, actually, because there is something painful coming to an end here. What hell? Let's see. What else? I'm sorry if it sounded like I just said, what the hell? It actually was trying to say, what else? And it came out weird. I don't want people, I don't really like, I mean, I know that a lot of the tarot readers on here use language, and I really don't, I don't know, I just don't like to do that myself. It's just not my, it's just not me. So, and I don't judge anyone for that or anything. I know everybody's unique, and that's what makes the world go round. So we're going to pull from the Secret Forest Tarot now. What else, please? 2. Okay. 2 of Swords. In a normal tarot deck, it would be like time to make a decision, time to compromise. I'm going to tell you what it means, though, in here, because I always go to the book with this one, too. I just like to go to the book with everything, and then it seems to spark more for me to say as I'm looking at the meanings that the person who created the deck has. So they have a little bit different meanings here. 2 of Swords is choice. This is the second time we've heard that you have a choice to make. Renouncing emotions, analysis of a situation, right? So you have something happening in your love life that you're really needing to analyze. You have a big decision to make coming in. And this stormy situation is coming away and the rainbow is coming out. You need to meditate and be calm and peaceful to make sure that you make the right decision with your situation. Okay, so you have decisions to make, but know that if you listen intently, you will be guided to the right one that will lead you to the path to your highest good and the highest good of those around you. What else, please, for the Scorpio watching? What's coming? What's happening in their love life? All right, so we had a bunch come out. I'm going to put these back because I feel like 0 is meant to stay. Let's see here. I don't think I've ever pulled that one before. I'm going to see what it is. Okay, it's the Fool. This deck it's different. It has one picture in color and one in black and white. So some people say it's really good for shadow work, but this came up the colored side for you. So this Fool in this deck represents unawareness, chaotic emotions, loss. I feel really bad, Scorpio, because I don't like delivering dark messages and dark readings, but I have to tell you what's coming out. And you're not aware of something, and you're having some really chaotic emotional sensations going through you, right? The water here representing emotion, but there is healing coming in. You have a choice to make. That'll take you to a new beginning, right? Generally a choice does, unless you choose to stay in this stagnant, stormy, tumultuous energy that you have been in your love life. If you choose to make a decision to leave that based on what you're being told to do by your angels, guides, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you will have a new beginning. But right now this is showing that right now you're in the middle of a new beginning, but you're feeling very chaotic. Your emotions are all over the place and you're feeling loss. But remember that there's a rainbow after the storm, right? And with loss always comes something new. And that can be sometimes so much better than we ever imagined. I don't know how. I have to look at my timer. I can't see the timer the way my phone is up above me recording this. So I hope I don't go too long, because I know a lot of people don't like the really long readings. What else, please? What's happening for the Scorpio in their love life? What else? All right, what is this card? Let's take a look. I haven't used this deck much. I got it and then it seemed dark for me, but I'm starting to like it a lot. This is the Hanged Man in this deck. And in this deck, this card means sacrifice, painful emotions, knowledge paid for dearly. You have a lot of, wow, it feels like there's heavy information coming to you. I mean, how many times have we heard painful emotion, awareness, unawareness, emotions, loss, pain? But, you know, Iris was the first thing that came out, and she's here to say, you know what? You are in this process. You have been in this process. It's leading to a transformation. Yes, you're going to have a decision to make. Yes, it's probably going to be painful and difficult, but there is a light at the end of that tunnel, okay? And you need to get yourself out of this dark energy in your love life so you can have a new and bright beginning with that rainbow shining its rainbow blessings down upon you and your love life. What else, please? I think I'll probably pull one more of these, and then we might do an animal spirit card and wrap it up. What else, please? What does the Scorpio watching need to know now? Or if you're a cross watcher, what does the person watching the reading for the Scorpio in their life need to know? What does the person watching need to know now, please, universe? Thank you for all of these messages. Okay, so we had 2 come out. So 9 and 10 of coins, of pentacles. And we've had, you know, this will be the second. This will be like actually the third. You had a 10, which is a 1 or a new beginning. And then the 0 is a new beginning. And then also another new beginning here. And 9s can represent endings. So let's take a look. Pentacles. 9 and 10. 9, familiarity, understood emotions, thoughts of others made one's own. So you might be holding on to familiarity, Scorpio. You might not want to let go of something that's no longer serving you because it's familiar and you've known it a long time. But it might be time to let go of that, okay? That might be what you're being told. And I think that also you're an empath and you're picking up on the thoughts and emotions of other people, and it's making this very chaotic you know, energy for you right now. So please ground yourself, meditate. If you can go out on your bare feet on grass, if you have the weather permitting to do so, or put your hands on a tree and just take in the energy, that will help. And 10 here of Pentacles. Abundance, gratifying emotions, mental resources. So you have the mental resources available to you to deal with whatever is happening in your love life right now. You're probably just having some chaotic feelings because you're picking up on things that other people are feeling around you, or that people that you know. So try to just remember you're coming through the tail end of this storm. Make your decision from your heart and your soul, and all will be well, okay? And then you're going to have abundance in your new beginning and leaving all this stormy chaos behind. Let's get an animal spirit card. Let's see where I'm at. I'm going to stand up a second. All right, yeah, we're at about 19 minutes, so I don't want to keep you forever. I know people don't stay. So for long readings unless it's really resonating. What last message for the Scorpio watching in their love life do you have, please? Some of you may have been getting news. You may be in a committed relationship and you may have been getting messages and signs and feelings like red flags that something is wrong, something is happening, and I think the universe is really urging you to listen to those if that's your case. We have dolphin and buffalo coming out here. So we have a water and an earth card showing up for us. Let's do the buffalo. sorry that it's taken me a moment to find it. Must have passed it up. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. Why am I in the... oh my goodness. I swear. And you know, like, messages come so quickly to me, and it's like they can come and go, and then once I've said them, I almost don't remember them. It's really weird. So anyways, the buffalo is grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Let's see if I can tell you. I'm just gonna take a glance here. I'll just read you the paragraph. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardships, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. And we did hear about a change in health. So that's interesting that that's coming out. You or somebody you are in love with or have been in love with might be going through something health-wise. Anyways, back to this. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. Some of you might be in the middle of dealing with a health issue that's bad for yourself or the person you're with, or the person, maybe somebody that you have been in love with in the past might be reaching out to you with something that's going on health-wise. And then we've had grief and loss and emotional challenges and stormy waters. So Scorpio, you have a lot of stuff here going on. But there's a very healing energy coming in to say, hey, you know, we're here. Your angels are there surrounding you. Make sure you ask. They can't intervene unless you do. Dolphin. Innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings, right? That's what I'm saying. Remember to embrace change. I know it's hard. I know no one on earth really likes it. And I swear, I think recently I just cracked the code to life when I was like, you know, really, Earth is like a university where we come to learn to let go. Think about that. Like from the day that we're born until the day that we die, we're learning to let go of things, people, friendships, situations, homes, jobs. And in the very end, we have to also learn to let go of life itself. So remember that it's just why we're here, you know, and it's hard, I know. So the gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. The dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for the dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. That's so special because you've had a couple things. You've had blessings with the Iris of the Rainbow card and Tabera. It's okay, girl. My puppies are deciding to. Well, they're older, but I call them puppies. But you've had that, you know, you've had a couple things here indicating abundance and blessings coming into you. So I think Spirit is trying to tell you that the storm is coming to an end, okay? And you've been dealing with difficult things, and you may have suffered some loss or are about to suffer some loss, and you're going to have this choice to make. But, you know, remember that your life is still full of so many blessings and light, and everything happens for a reason. It really does, even the painful stuff, and it tends to change us. Perhaps it'll push you to a new relationship that's better for you. Perhaps singles are going to be led to somebody through this just rough water stuff that's been going on, and it's going to be somebody who's going to be really compatible and have this light healing energy about them. There's darkness here, but I feel like in the reading it's like progressively moving back into the light where blessings are coming. So the universe wants you to stop worrying. Know that whatever choice you make, as long as you follow your heart, is going to be the right one, and all will be well, Scorpio. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please click the like button, leave a comment, pass it along, and share it if you think somebody will like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I appreciate it so much. And every time I see a new subscriber, I get so excited. I'm dying to get to 100. I think I'm at almost 90. I think I'm at 89 when I last looked. So it's been, growing a little bit here and there. And I really would love to get to the point where I can do this as like full-time work. So please do subscribe if you haven't yet. It means a lot to me. And click the bell so you always know when more readings come. I tend to go when I'm led to do them, I do them. So, and if you'd like a personal reading, I'll have the information down below where you can go to my Etsy shop and order either a one-question reading for $4.44, which is very popular. And I usually talk for 10 to 20 minutes if it's just not a yes or no question. And then I have a longer reading, like a 40-minute one for 25, and people have liked that one as well. So I hope to see you back. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there, Scorpio. Sending you lots of love. Bye.